It is not only ancient, but also incomparable with any other living being. A researcher from Canada has now discovered a previously unknown organism in an Earth sample. One thing is certain: the primeval being cannot be assigned to any of our branches of development. Research teams are now trying to find out whether it is a kind of superorganism. Find out everything you need to know on this sensational discovery right here on Clixoom Science Fiction. Subscribe to the channel, only then you won't miss a video. A warm welcome.
1, 2, 3.
Its name is Hemimastix kukwesjik, derived from the term kukwes, and that again stands for an ogre, i.e. an ogre who is very greedy and hairy and originates from the mythology of North American Indians. This primeval being, which according to the Canadian research team not only looks like an ogre but behaves like one too, was completely unknown until now. And under the microscope it really looks pretty scary. An unicellular organism which is about 2/100th of a millimeter long and which advances with the help of its flagella rather uncoordinatedly. Flagella are the small hairs that protrude from the sides. Its diet of the newly discovered microorganism includes small microbes, and it captures them quite cleverly with its extrasomes. This means small harpoons with which it shoots at its prey and pulls it towards it to eat it. And although this discovery is truly spectacular, it's by no means that this mysterious creature was long sought after. In fact, it was pure coincidence that the mini-organism could be discovered paired with the good researching instinct of the Canadian evolutionary biologist Zahn. In 2016, during a hike in Nova Scotia, an eastern Canadian province, she had a good nose and took soil samples with her. When she examined them in the laboratory, she could hardly believe her eyes. Rare primeval beings drifted around in the samples, specifically eukaryotic protists. Eukaryotic means that beings have complex cells just like humans, but the species does not belong to fungi, plants or animals. This is what is specified by the term protist. The newly discovered primeval being is, by the way, unicellular, just like most protists. Zahn isolated it, cultivated food for the microorganisms, and at some point she succeeded in doing the impossible. She was actually the first person to cultivate this protozoon. To make it her pet, genetic analysis were first on the agenda. The research team wanted to find out how Hemimastix kukwesjik developed and with whom they are related. A very new and innovative technique was used, the name single-cell transcriptomics. With this method, genetic information can be sequenced, and the technique is even possible for cells that are 4 times smaller than a single human hair strand. The special thing about this is that the desired information can be obtained from 2 or 4 cells instead of requiring millions of cells, as is the case with standard methods. And nobody really expected this result. The primeval being cannot really be assigned to any of our branches of development. Alastair Simpson, one of the researchers involved at Dalhousie University in Canada, says, "This discovery allows us to virtually redraw the tree of life at its deepest point. In addition, the discovery gives us the opportunity to re-understand the evolution and origin of complex cells long before animals and plants even existed on Earth." The research team now assumes that a common ancestor can be found far back in the past, about 1 billion years ago, so an incredible 500 million years before the first animals developed. But this is not yet clear. The first step is to sequence the entire genome. The study states, "This is a completely new way of investigating the development of complex cells and their origins." In any case, the research team is still stunned by its own success. Simpson says, the fact that such a life form could literally hide under our feet makes it clear to us how little we still know about the diversity of life on Earth. We think that only in space can we really discover new orbiting things, but they can also be directly under our feet. Wow! Click here for a top 5 of superorganisms. Stay tuned and see you soon. And watch it!